thanks for talking to us. This is the first time you'll speak on camera towards the fans, so just tell us a little bit about your time at Dunfermline so far. Got off to a little bit of a slow start with your injury, but you've built your fitness back up and now challenging for a place in the team.
Yeah, I expected that. It would take a few weeks to get in the team, because obviously the strikers were playing well on that and the team was doing alright. Luckily enough, I got my chance on Tuesday night and took it.
How do you feel your fitness is coming along? Do you feel you still got a bit to go, or are you back up to full fitness?
Obviously match fitness wise I can still get a bit fitter. Legs got a bit tired towards the end the other night and had to come off, but you know, a few more weeks, hopefully if I get a few more games I'll be right back up there again.
If we just look back at Saturday's game against Dundee United, I know you didn't get on, but from your perspective from the bench, was it a match that we didn't feel like we should have lost?
I think Dundee United, they played well, but I think at home we've got to try and win those games, you know what I mean? If we want to be up there towards the end of the season, which I feel we will be, we need to start winning those games, yeah. And
it shows you the depth and the strength within the squad that 5 changes were made on Tuesday, yourself being one of them, and we managed to go and put on a good performance and get a good result as well.
Yeah, competition within the squad is good. Obviously there's 4 strikers including myself, so that kind of helps a bit. Because you know, when you do get your chance, you do have to take it, or else you know there's always a chance you'll be on the bench again.
When you were going up to Inverness, did you know you were playing, or was it just before the game that you got the call?
No, it was when we got up there that Gaffer named the team. Going up, obviously I was hoping, and then yeah, obviously when he said it, I was delighted.
And you obviously wanted to seize the opportunity, and you certainly done that with 2 great goals.
Yeah, first one was, you know, a lot of people talk about my second one, but I preferred my first one. I saw that, you know, Stevie Crawford said to me as well. He preferred that as well, because you know, it was a bit more of a striker's finish more than the second one.
Was the second one more just instinct rather than anything else? I mean, I saw a goal that you scored last year for Queen's Park, quite similar in terms of from distance. Is that something that you feel you're capable of and you try and do at every opportunity? Yeah,
I think so. You don't have to think about them shots, you know what I mean? You just kind of have a look and hit. More than if you're closer in, you kind of have to think about where you're putting it and that. So I think it's a bit easier nearly from further in.
Last year you were on loan at Queen's Park in Week 1. How do you feel that experience has helped you coming into the Championship this season?
I think it's very different. I think the standard in the Championship is a bit better, obviously, and it's gone from playing against part-time teams last season to, you know, pretty much every team this season is going to be a full-time team. So you know, it is going to be harder and it will be challenging.
I'm presuming one of the teams you came up against last year was Alva, so you'll know a bit about them heading into Saturday's match.
Yeah, and I've scored against them last season as well. So and they have a lot of the same players there, and one of my mates is there now, Dario Zanata. He's there as well. So we know how good they are. They're on a good run of results at the minute, so it is going to be tough.
Yeah, they've drew against us twice already this season, won the league and won in the Cup at East End Park, so that just emphasises how tough a game it will be, especially on their own patch.
Yeah, well, I think we need to be confident and go in and think that we can get the win, you know what I mean, because otherwise, you know, we're not going to be up there challenging if we can't win games that we feel we should be winning.
The next 2 games coming up, Alva and Falkirk, against the 2 sides at the bottom, so gives us an opportunity to try and get away from that bottom end of the table, but also build a little bit of momentum and positivity as well. Yeah,
hopefully you know, we put in the performances we need and get the 6 points over the next 2 games, and then go into Ross County away feeling confident and on a bit of a run.
The fans were obviously delighted with your performance on Tuesday. They were singing your name as you went off, which you seem to, you know, be very grateful for. You'll be hoping for similar again on Saturday if you get the opportunity.
Of course, yeah, as a young lad you don't expect the fans to be, you know, singing your name or that, so it's obviously a bit of a confidence booster when they do.